TikTok ban is coming to the United States. Or is it? I'll explain. As the most recent legislative session comes to a close, it looks like the TikTok ban is set to go into effect in the United States sometime around January 25th. Is that a for sure thing? Not necessarily, and here's why. It looks like the United States Supreme Court has agreed to take up arguments and hear this case between TikTok and its parent company and the United States government in an unprecedented expedition of the hearing. The biggest reason for that is because the ban is set to take effect January 25th. Now, what they haven't done is pause the ban until a decision is made, and so that leads a lot of legal experts, from what I've been reading, to believe that this could potentially be just them setting precedent as laws continue to progress. Now, obviously, TikTok is going to argue that this violates millions of Americans' First Amendment rights of free speech. The United States government's going to argue on the side of national security, data leakage, and data storage, and those practices. With the uncertainty, what does that mean for you? Well, first of all, I would always plan to that the ban is going to take effect, and look to diversify your content strategy as much as you possibly can. Now, you probably should have been doing that already, but if you haven't, there's a couple things you can do as a creator, as a marketer, or as a business owner to make sure that your business is reaching bigger platforms. Now, the advantage that you have is that most platforms have undergone what I've described previously, what Gary Vee describes as a TikTokification almost, and where a lot of platforms, at least in algorithm, are being based more and more on interest of the user. People are going to be looking at content that is interesting to them, not necessarily just who they follow. Instagram is a big example of this. For years now, Instagram has been trending towards TikTok from a real perspective. With TikTok being banned, if that does become the case, there's going to be a bigger influx into those reels and marketing via reels, similar to how it was done on TikTok. Really practice and get really, really good at Instagram Reels. The other place you can place content is YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts has really become much bigger over the last couple of years. I posted a video not too far back, and I'll post that video in the content about YouTube Shorts that you can go back and take a look at, and all the intricacies there. But that's another place that's similar to TikTok that you can really market your product and reach a broader audience. The biggest thing here is to know where your target audience is going to be and what platform will best serve your business to have the best reach, the biggest reach, but the most efficient reach for your target audience moving forward, if indeed you do have to move off of TikTok. Don't be afraid to contact us with any questions you might have. We also offer one-off half-hour and hour-long conversations now, so you can book those in the link below. We hope to talk to you soon, and let's just keep an eye on what happens here over the next month as we watch the Supreme Court ruling and what ends up happening with TikTok.